It isn't my baby.
How do you mean?
It's his.
Oh. My granny's died.
I think you better give that to me, Mr. Wolfenden.
He that believes in me, though he die, yet he shall live.
Is that my baby?
No.
You told him, didn't you? You told him it was his baby after everything we agreed. You told him the truth.
Cheers, mate. Talking void.
Just go through it again.
No.
He followed you in and then he shut the door. You let him do that after we agreed that we weren't even going to let him in.
I'm not going through it again.
We're trying to get the picture.
Well, don't bother, all right? I know what this is about. You're upset because you told him the truth and you can't stand that. So you're twisting it around and taking it out on me. Well, don't bother.
I'm trying to understand why, when I came in, you looked like you were having a very intimate conversation with him.
I was trying to get rid of him, only you're choosing not to hear what I'm saying, so there's very little I can do. Morning.
Piss off.
Sorry?
Nothing.
When are you going to go round and sort your mother's house out?
I don't know.
Only could do with her three-piece suite, and then I can let Mike have his deck chairs back.
Oh.
Perhaps Colin would lend you the van. I'd do it myself, only I'm pregnant.
Fine. I'll do it right now.
No, I'm not suggesting that you do it right now.
I've got 5 minutes before my shift starts. I'll only be sitting around idling my time away having my breakfast otherwise.
David. Charlotte, aren't you going to have some proper breakfast? Hello, I am speaking. Morning. What's up with our Charlotte?
Oh, I don't know.
What are you doing here?
I live here.
What are you talking about?
I realise it's got to be sold, but until it is... What are you doing here?
I've come for the chairs and the settee.
Well, what am I going to sit on?
Your ass?
You're not taking them.
Alison wants them.
Oh, OK. Let me give you a hand.
Why are you here?
I've got a job in Leeds. It's nice being back up north. I missed it. Didn't realise how much. Cambridge is very flat. And let's be honest, I've got another reason for wanting to be up here now, haven't I?
It's not your baby. I was lying.
You are not bringing up my child.
I want you to stay away from her. And so does she.
I'm not convinced.
She's my wife and you will bloody well stay away from her.
Don't you want your chairs?
Oh, sod off.
That's enormous.
Switch it off.
Yeah. Tell me what you're going to do with it. Yeah, but I want you to
Beth,
tell
please, just stop looking at it and talk to me.
Not always.
Because the only person you're hurting now is yourself. Impale you on it.
Oh!
If that's what you want, I'm going to give you a rigorous scene to...
Oh!
I'd like you to open your books at page 122, please. We're going to continue what we started the other day by expanding...
Any news?
He's been sacked.
Oh, my God.
Two-dimensional coordinate.
Look, I've got to go. I'm in class.
Consideration.
All right. I've got a couple of decoy jobs lined up if you're interested.
Anytime.
One of them's tonight. Fine. And guess what? A humiliation job tomorrow.
Do you think I could use Charlotte's video camera again?
Yeah.
Great.
And, Virginia. I need Virginia.
And we're going to move
Ring
and
her.
try
Yeah. Yeah, okay, I will.
coordinates.
Bye.
And the contour lines, which are another important.
Hello?
Virginia,
What do you want?
do you want to earn some more money?
No.
Oh, go on.
I can't talk. I'm at work.
What time do you get home?
Don't ring me at home.
100 quid for 1 hour's work.
No.
Why not?
You know why not?
When am I going to see you again?
You're not. I'm going now. Bye-bye.
Bitch.
Hey, boyfriend.
No.
You got one?
What?
Boyfriend.
Might have.
So, if you're Mrs. Macho Mechanic, what does he do for a living? He decorates cakes. Does he?
If you heard you say that, it'd decorate your face.
What, with mascara? Are you a loser?
No?
Alison,
Oh, hello.
he's round at my mother's. He's moved in.
Who has?
He has.
Why?
You know why?
Did you get the settee?
No, I didn't get the bloody settee. What are we going to do?
Do? I don't know. Does something need doing?
I don't want him round here. I don't want him sniffing around us. He's not involved.
No, well, I agree, ideally. The thing is, he is involved, isn't he? He knows, thanks to you.
So?
So, it's going to be tricky.
No, Alison, it's simple. It's perfectly simple. You don't speak to him, OK? He comes sniffing around and you don't speak to him.
Right.
Is that right, as in right, I'm not going to speak to him, or right, as in right, I've heard what you've said and I'm going to do what I want anyway?
It's right, as in I'll deal with whatever happens when it arises, and if you don't trust me, then you better...
What?
If you don't trust me... I don't know what I can do about it. He's got rights, it's his baby, and I assume that if he's going to get awkward about it, then some form of verbal exchange has got to happen.
I want to trust you.
Trust me.
I just know what an insidious little shit he is.
Yeah, and so do I. Trust me.
Hop in.
I'm getting the bus.
You're 8 months pregnant. Get in. Please get in.
Go away.
We need to talk. And the sooner we start, the better.
Another nice car.
It isn't what you think.
I'm not thinking anything.
I've got a job.
Really?
I sell cars. It's true, I'm good at it.
Yeah, bet you are.
Yeah, it's good enough. Until something better comes along. And it will. It always does.
David's coming back from work soon, and Charlotte and Sarah will be back from school. So I suggest you just go away.
What I'm struggling with most is that you were obviously planning to bring this kid up without me being involved at all. And that you weren't even going to tell it who the real father is.
Yeah, that was the idea.
Oh, so you're like God now, are you?
I was trying to find the best solution to a very difficult problem.
And what about David? He can't be happy about the idea about bringing up my child. No more happy about it than I am.
Well, that's between David and me.
Alison! 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 It isn't between you and David, it's between you and me and David. Alison! Right. Alison Braithwaite, you are pregnant with my baby, and I demand that you allow me in so we can sit down and talk about it. Alison Braithwaite!
Keep your bloody voice down.
Fine. Let me in. I want to give you a choice.
I don't want one. Not from you.
I still love you. And I think you still love me. And you can deny it as much as you like.
I think you should come back when David's here. I think that'll be the best thing.
I think you should listen to what I'm going to suggest.
All right, fine, go on.
You and me bring this kid up together.
No.
We find somewhere where we can live together, whether it's my mother's house or...
No.
I've got a decent enough...
No. It's entirely out of the question. Apart from the fact I don't want to.
Why is it out of the question?
Because it isn't just about this child. It's about Charlotte and Sarah and Virginia. And if you think I'm going to inflict you on them again in any way, shape or form, you must be mad.
There are always ways of dealing with these things.
No. The answer is no, and I want you to leave.
Alison.
No!
Alison! 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 Who's in that bloody Mercedes?
Well, isn't this nice and cosy?
No, it isn't. That's the last thing it is.
David, we were just talking.
You promised me.
He followed me. We weren't talking. I'm trying to get rid of him.
Get out.
Fine.
Go on.
I've said what I've come to say.
Move!
Think about what I said.
What does that mean?
What?
Think about what I've said. What does that mean? And don't come back! Well?
What?
Answer the question.
What question?
What's he said to you?
Nothing. I've dealt with it. He's gone. Just forget about him.
You're hiding something.
I'm not hiding something.
Yes, you are.
David, I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I've been on the go since 8 o'clock. I just want to sit down in front of the telly with a nice cup of tea. I want to put my feet up on a...
You let him in?
I didn't let him in!
Oh, no, he just materialised like they do on Star Trek. 1 minute he wasn't there, next minute, ping!
Oh, fuck off!
Pardon?
You heard me?
What are you talking about?
I've had enough. You just want to bully me. You're as bad as him.
Alison.
No. I mean it. I don't need either of you. A week ago, you left me. And if your mother hadn't have died, you wouldn't be back here now. You couldn't give a stuff about the mess you left me in. Pregnant, penniless. All you cared about was getting pissed because you felt so sorry for yourself. Well, that's fine, because I don't need you, and I don't need him. I don't need anybody. I just want you to pack your things and... leave me alone. I'm having another man's baby. For God's sake, have some dignity.
Mind taking that for a test drive?
I've come to make you an offer you can't refuse.
What are you doing here?
150 quid for 1 hour's work.
No.
200.
Why? Why me?
I trust you. You're good with machines. You only get one chance to get it right in this business, and I know you won't cock it up.
You came all this way?
The counsellor who's always banging on about family values, who doesn't think it's right for gays to adopt children. Someone wants him nobbled, and they've hired me to do it.
No.
It's only setting up the video. I'll do the rest.
No.
Think about it.
No!
You've got my number.
I'm not interested.
Want to take a look at my big end, love?
Wouldn't even touch the sides.
Mum, can you babysit for me tonight?
Sure.
Just for a couple of hours.
Where are you going?
I'm just meeting someone.
Who?
Friend.
Where?
In town.
I've got some news for you.
What?
I'm going to put the house on the market.
Why?
Well, if we find somewhere a bit smaller, we might be that bit better off, so...
You're having a baby. Need more space, not less.
I don't think that's particular.
What do you mean, I'm putting the house on the market? What about my dad?
Your dad... He's left me.
Why?
Well, I say that, we had an argument and I told him... It was rather unpleasant and so anyway, he's gone.
Where?
I don't know. Charlotte.
What did you argue about?
All this.
What did he say?
I'd rather not go over it. If you don't mind.
I wish you wouldn't do this. It isn't working now and it's not going to get any better when the baby's born. It's going to get worse.
I know that.
I never see you and when I do you're asleep. There must be easier ways of making money.
Yeah.
Shall I run you a bath?
Yeah, thanks, that'd be nice. Megan, it's me. I've changed my mind. What do you want me to do?
What do you think makes a person?
Makes person what?
Who they are? Do you think it's the genetics or the way they're brought up?
Yeah, probably.
Hello. Piss off.
What are you doing here?
I've got just as much right to be here as you have.
Yeah, but why would you want to be?
Tell you what, you don't speak to me and I won't speak to you. How about that?
Has she chucked you out?
No.
Hello?
Sarah, it's Daddy.
Where are you?
She's chucked me out.
Yeah, I know. But she hasn't told us why.
No. So, I'm just ringing to let you and our Charlotte know that I'm living at my mother's house, and if either of you want me or need to speak to me or anything, you know where I am.
Did you know she's put the house up for sale?
Who was?
My mum. They're banging the sign in right now.
All right. I'll just find my shoes.
Late night.
Son off.
There you go.
Who was that on the phone?
My dad. He's staying around at Granny's house.
Is he?
He's got to live somewhere.
What's that?
Money. I'm working, it's for you.
You don't need to.
Take it.
That's a hell of a lot.
Well, it's tips. You make more money on tips than you do on wages. I'm waitressing.
Oh. Well, I hope it doesn't interfere with your homework. Charlotte, I want you to have proper breakfast this morning. Charlotte! Don't just walk away when I'm talking to you.
Piss off.
I beg your pardon? Charlotte! No, this isn't easy. It isn't easy on any of us, and I'm sorry. But I really do object to being spoken to like that.
Tough.
Kids.
Are you? Is this...
Yeah.
Why?
Money, really.
Are you
Yeah. Checkout assistant.
That's appalling.
Is it? Why? Everybody's very friendly.
What's all this about?
I'm buying somewhere smaller.
Not without my permission, you're not.
I think,
Yes!
that possibly doesn't make any difference. Technically speaking, the house is still for sale.
Oh, mind your own business.
David!
And you can shut up. Now look here.
You all right?
What would you care?
David, you stink like a brewery.
Aye. Well,
I don't think you should be driving, do you?
you don't sell my house. Get it? You've got my kids, you've got every bloody thing else. You are not selling my house.
He's left me. Well, I say he's left me.
Again?
I asked him to leave.
Good. He's a fool.
And you're far too marvellous for him. I'm pleased.
Well, that's... I don't think you should be driving like that, do you?
And you shouldn't have to work, not as a checkout assistant, not as anything, not in your condition.
I need the money. And it's not unpleasant work, it's just...
What?
I think people laugh at me sometimes, when they realise who I am. I've had a few comments. Dame Alison, Braithwaites, multi-millionaire, working as a checkout assistant. I don't mind, really. I mean, it's nothing personal. It's not as if they know me. I suppose I'm just a freak show for everybody, really, aren't I? I'm going to miss my bus.
Oh, let me drive you there if you insist on going.
No.
No, really, I'd like to.
Oh, well, thanks. I'll just get my coat.
Bugger.
Late night, love. I can smell you from here.
Are you insinuating something?
Yes, I'm insinuating that you're as pissed as a fart.
Had a few last night.
I think this is where you and me part company, pal.
Enormous.
Yeah.
Tell me what you're going to do with it.
I know who she is.
What? Who?
Your woman. I know who she is.
Sorry I'm not here at the moment. Please leave a message and I'll get back to you very soon.
Megan Hartnell.
How the hell do you know her?
Because I hired her to check up on you. She's a female decoy, Daniel. She pulls people to see if they're up for it, but I didn't hire her to go that far.
You hired someone? You hired her to make a video of me?
No, I didn't hire her to do that. Somebody else obviously decided to film you and her at it.
We weren't at it! Why did you... When?
Months ago. Months ago, you were going to a rugby match. She'd sent one of her girls in, but she obviously fancied you herself. God knows why.
Rugby match?
What she doesn't realise, what her brain doesn't even register. I spent years paying that mortgage. And then she bought this big bloody house and it all meant nothing. Overnight, my entire working life made a mockery of. Everything I'd achieved, everything I'd aspired to, reduced to bog all. And then we go back there and it's the pits. I even said it myself. I said, we're back in this shitty little dump, I said. And it isn't. It's a grand little house. And then she thinks she can just sell it without even discussing it with me, and it isn't fair. A lot of my life has gone into that house, and it isn't fair.
Hiya.
What are you going to do?
I work here. What's your excuse?
Alison, I'm sorry. I know it seems a bit pushy.
Please leave me alone.
You've chucked David out.
Yeah, well, don't read anything into it. Other than the fact I'm just as sick of him as I am of you. Okay.
Your shift's nearly over.
Yep.
Well, let me give you a lift home.
I'm fine with the bus. Thank you.
See, the way I see it is this. In a few weeks' time, you're going to need all the help you can get. Now, fine, if you're still hell-bent on denying what you really feel for me, but at least let me help. I'm earning money. I've got bags of energy. It's no picnic looking after a new baby. Not on your own. You know it makes sense, Alison. How about we get in, you put your feet up in front of the fire, and I make us a nice cup of tea. Then we can go out somewhere nice, just the two of us. Alison!
Damn!
I do not want to conduct every conversation we have struggling to keep up with you.
Well, don't have conversations with me then.
There are things we need to discuss.
Like what?
Like, I don't know, plans for getting you to the hospital when you go into labour.
Well, that's all in hand, because I've got Denise and I've got Mike and Virginia could be here in 20 minutes.
Fine, good. I'm glad I know it's all organised.
Right. Yeah. Right then, so you can sod off. No, I mean it. I want you to sod off.
No, you don't.
I don't want this.
Dinner tonight.
No.
I'll come back later.
No.
I'm just going to go get some things for the baby.
So, Just take all your clothes off, dawdle in
All of them?
As many as are necessary. Dawdle in the corridor. Then when a chambermaid comes along, tell her you've locked yourself out your room. She lets you in and you set up the camera.
What if the chambermaid doesn't come along? What if she asks me for ID? What if she doesn't believe me?
Ring me and tell me you've not been able to do it. But you don't get your 200 quid. That's him. Don't look.
Right.
Right. Bottle of champagne. Thanks. Off you go.
So who's paying you to do this?
His bit on the side. His ex bit on the side.
All my life, everything I've ever done, it's all been neither here nor there. I've never done anything big or meaningful or different. Greatest thing I ever did was asking her to marry me. I was so frightened. I was so frightened when I asked her she was going to say no. She was so lovely. I remember thinking I don't deserve to be this. That bitch.
Is our Virginia in?
Oh, hold on. Tamsin!
So, can I move in?
Yeah. No, she can't.
Why not?
It's tricky. The accommodation officer would come down on us like a ton of bricks.
Only if somebody told him she was here. When did you say our Virginia coming back?
Not till this evening. You probably passed each other. She's helping a friend of your mum's move house.
What friend? She can stay tonight, can't she?
I don't think it's...
Neither do I.
So how about if I drive you back to Leeds when you've drunk your tea? You asked for it.
Right from the start. Right from the start. You were lying. Don't even try and deny it, because I know who you were working for. And then you had the gall to make me feel shit about some quick fumble with Nell. I mean, what an horrible thing to do.
What are you on about?
I thought that you loved me. I thought it was real.
Yeah, and I thought you loved me.
I did. I do. You're no better than a prostitute.
Excuse me?
It's a rugby match. Right from the start, you were paid to pull me.
No, I wasn't. No, I mean, I was, but I changed my mind about doing it because I fell for you. You pig. It's because of me your wife never rumbled you sooner. She hired Megan, and Megan hired me. And I told Megan you were really nice and you wouldn't do something like that. All right? And that's what Megan went back and told your wife.
You know my mum's baby? It isn't my dad's. It's my Uncle Graham's.
Yeah, I know.
You know?
They told Virginia.
Why didn't Virginia tell me?
Because she loves you and she thought you'd be upset. Presumably that's why your mum and dad didn't say anything either.
Does Sarah know?
No, I don't think so.
Why didn't she just get rid of it if she knew it was his?
Because it's not always just so easy, that's why.
I'm going to cook supper.
Oh.
So, I just want you to sit back and relax and do whatever you normally do and just ignore me. I'll be beavering away in here and 2 hours cooking time. That's all I'll need.
Well, that's very...
Hello?
Bellissimo.
Charlotte turned up in York.
York? What were you doing in York?
Wanted to see Virginia.
Only Virginia wasn't there. She was here in Leeds helping your friend move house, so...
What friend? So why did you want to go all the way to York all on your own? You could have rung her. Do you want a cup of tea, Tamsin?
Yeah, thanks.
Need a wee.
It was very kind of you.
She knows about the baby not being David's. I'm sorry, I know I'm probably not supposed to know that either, but Virginia told me.
Oh. How did she find out?
I don't know. Virginia didn't tell her.
Right, well, I better...
Yeah.
Help yourself.
Yeah.
Hello?
Virginia?
Hi, babe.
How are you getting on?
I'm fine, we've finished.
I'll be back by supper time. I'm just having a cup of tea with my mum, then I'll set off.
You just what?
Having a cup of tea with my mum, then I'll be off.
You mean you're at your mum's house now?
Yeah,
Where?
at my mum's.
Down Williston Avenue?
Yeah.
Whereabouts?
Sorry?
Which room are you in?
The kitchen.
Right.
Why?
I'll see you later.
Yeah.
Where does your wife live these days, Mike?
Let's rob a bank. You and me.
No, love.
Have you ever been tempted?
David.
You see, that's the sort of thing I'd never do, because I'm boring.
David.
What?
We're closing.
Oh,
Come on, let's get you home.
I can't go home. I don't live at home anymore, I told you.
Stand up.
Yeah.
Shall I ring your brother?
No.
I don't want you to think of it as his. I want you to think of it as mine. Well, ours. What I don't want you to think, what is absolutely not the case, is that I still feel anything for your Uncle Graham, because I don't.
Is that why you were snogging him?
I haven't been snogging him.
I saw you in the kitchen. I was outside.
I didn't want to kiss him. I honestly don't want to have anything to do with him. I wish he'd never come. I wish I hadn't let him in, and don't read anything into that, because I won't let him in again. I just don't want to see him. And I wish you'd all try to understand that.
I'm missing Countdown.
Stay to you. You stink. Oh. You puke in my murk and your dog meat. Look at you. You're pathetic.
What's all this crap?
Baby clothes. For my baby.
Ah, for you.
Oh, Mike. I do appreciate this more than I can tell you, but Charlotte's in a bit of a funny mood, and I think it might be best if...
I'll go.
You've really made a lot of effort. It's very kind. I know you're just trying to cheer me up.
It's fine, I understand, honestly I do. Children. Look, before I go, I earn really quite a lot, actually, and, look, there's only me and the boys, and this is just an idea. You know, I think the world of you, don't you? Please consider, if you felt that it was something that the girls would be able to, I mean, just on a practical level, you could move in. Really, just on that level, nothing more necessarily. Not unless, of course, it was something that you, Well, anyway, I've set the timer. Let it cool down slightly first. There should be enough for all three of you. And the baby. I'll see you tomorrow. Possibly.
Where's Tams? Hi. Look at this. Aren't they cute?
Where have you been?
You know where I've been. I told you where I was going.
You're a liar. You weren't at your mum's when I spoke to you.
I was?
No, you weren't, Virginia, because I was at your mum's. I was in your mum's kitchen when you said you were. Charlotte turned up here on the doorstep. She was looking for you. She was upset.
What about?
So I drove her home. I was in your house. When I rang you, I was in your kitchen in Leeds.
Okay. All right. I wasn't at home.
You were at Megan's. I saw you. I was parked outside.
It isn't what you think.
What do I think?
I've been working for her.
Doing what?
Filming her. Well, you know this decoy stuff she does? Well, she films people. She humiliates people, people who are being unfaithful. And I film them. She gave me 200 quid. And all I had to do was press a button and I got all this stuff for baby. Look. I won't do it again. I promise. That's it now. I'll make it clear.
I thought... When I saw you coming out of a flat...
Yeah. Well, I can understand that. Yeah, you would.
And you promised me there's not been anything. You've not touched her. You've not done anything you shouldn't have with her.
No.
Promise me.
I promise you.
On the baby's life. Oh, God.
It didn't mean anything. It really didn't mean anything.
What are you saying?
I love you. God, Townsend.
What a shithead. What a plonker. What a completely useless git. You want to sort your life out, you do, mate.
Yeah, well, maybe one day I will. Maybe one day I'll do something to surprise the lot of you.
Little...
Megan? Hi.
Oh, hello.
Don't worry, I've not come to hassle you about wanting my money back. I just came to tell you that I found out. He was at it. I've had evidence from a well-wisher.
Oh, right. Okay.
Are you stuck?
Oh, some bastard slashed my tyres.
Can I give you a lift?
I'm going into Leeds.
Oh, right, so am I.
Oh. Thanks.
My mum was right about you.
Was she?
Yeah. Our David, I want her to tell the vicar, should have been drowned at birth.
Is that right? Right. Stop the car.
Are you going to be sick?
Stop the car! Wait here.
What's going on? David! David!
Gosh, you don't hang about, do you?
No.
This isn't the way to the playhouse.
No. We're not going to the playhouse, Megan. We're going somewhere much more exciting.
Right! Hands above deck, all of you! Now! Get up! On the floor! Not you! Right! You! Baldilocks! You know the procedure! Get on with it! Don't you dare!
It's about decency and not messing about with other people's husbands.
We're taking the money back. No arguments, I've decided. What's going on?
What are you doing?
You bastard! I am gonna kill you, you whore!
Jump to conclusions!